Hey everybody, GeoArm Security here, and today we're going to show you how to program the 2GIG-DW10-345 into the all-new 2GIG GC3 wireless home security and home automation system. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to remove the contact out of its package, which is very simple. Go ahead and remove the mounting screws. You want to remove the magnet and the separate external contact wiring mechanism, as well as the sticky tape, your instructions, and the actual contact here. Alright, so what you're going to do is, first off, you're going to go ahead and open up the contact by pushing down on this depression, and then you're going to separate the front plate from the back plate like that. And you'll notice there's a little battery saver here. You want to go ahead and pull those out from underneath. Make sure the batteries are still in there good. So now the batteries have some juice. Next, you want to locate the little depressions here and the hooks. Go ahead and seal that contact back up. Take the magnet out of its contents package. So now you have your contact and your magnet. First thing you want to realize is there's three little notches here, which is the actual read switch. 1, 2, 3. And then you have your magnet here with a little arrow. So you want to make sure those line up. Now the first thing that you can see actually is that's an actual it's very thin. It's aesthetically, it's a very nice contact. It's not too hard on the eyes. Now that we have the contact ready to go, on the new GC3 panel, we're going to go ahead and select System Settings. We're going to enter in the default installer code, which is 1561. That'll get you into programming. Look at this neat feature. Now you can actually scroll like on your smart devices. Go ahead and select Installer Toolboxes, System Configuration, Wireless Zones. Now we're into the actual programming area for the wireless zones. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off by answering these questions. So sensor type. Go ahead and select this hamburger button. We're going to go ahead and set it on entry exit 1, which by default is 30 seconds, meaning when you open this program sensor, let's just call it the front door, you'll have 30 seconds to disarm the system before it goes into an alarm. Alright, then you're going to go ahead and select the down arrow, taking you to the next question. Equipment code. Go ahead and select the hamburger again, and you'll see it's the first option, the thin door window contact. Select the down arrow. Serial number. There's two different ways that you can do this. You can enter in the serial number, which is right there, 0726127. Or you can select the Learn button and pull the magnet from the contact, and then that'll learn it. For this particular case, I'll go ahead and press Learn. So now that it's listening, I'm going to go ahead and separate the magnet from the contact. Put it back together. And that is the serial number that we want. Go ahead and select Accept. Now you can select the down arrow again to move on. Equipment age, New. For this particular application, select the down arrow. Sensor loop. You want to keep this on sensor loop 2. There is other options for this contact, which would be loop 1, which is where if you take this wire and you hardwire a external contact into this device, you would put it as loop 1, but in this case we're keeping it as loop 2. Select the down arrow. Transmission delay. We're going to go ahead and keep that enabled. That's in the event that the alarm goes off. It gives you by default 5 seconds before the alarm actually transmits to the central station. Since we have it on entry exit delay 1, I will leave it on that. Go ahead and select down. Voice descriptor. That's when this sensor is opened, it'll enunciate exactly what type of zone description it is. So to edit that, very simply select Edit. We'll label this as front door. And you can see as you start entering FR, it starts limiting down the amount of letters that you can use because it pretty much has an idea of where you're going. O, N. So here you'll see it kind of finishes the word. Front. It puts a second keyword in there. We're going to go ahead and put door. Just like that. Select done. Now you can go ahead and hit the down arrow. Sensor reports, very important. If you're going to plan on having this monitored, you want to select enabled. That means that this contact data will send to our central monitoring station in the event of an alarm. Select down arrow. You want to make sure that this contact is supervised. So enabled. What that means is that this panel is constantly making sure that this contact is in range. So go ahead and select the down arrow. Sensor chime. I seem to like the ding ding. Where is that? There it is, ding ding with voice. It's not as abrasive. Then you're going to go ahead and, after you've finished everything, if you were programming to do another zone, you can hit next zone. In my particular case, I'm going to go ahead and select return to system configuration, select back, and you'll notice it's asking us to confirm the changes. You can review all the changes that you have made, and then you can go ahead and select save. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and arm the system up,
ready to arm.
And I'm going to show you that this contact has been programmed correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and select arm away.
Arming away. Exit now. System armed. Stay.
Now that the system's armed, I'm going to go ahead and pull the magnet from the contact. And as you can see, it is going through its entry delay process. If this continues for after 30 seconds, it will then go into an alarm.
Alarm. Front door.
And there's the alarm after the 30 seconds. And that's how you program the 2GIG-DW10-345 thin door window contact into the GC3 panel using an entry delay 1 setting. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page and view our blog at DIYsecurityblog.com. You can reach us by phone at 1-877-443-6276.